And thank you for joining us once again. Yes, the Lighthouse, the House of Light, a One Light Federation church, coming to you live from Melton, Victoria, Australia. Just in case you didn't know where you are. It's very comforting to know where we are. And that's what it is when we work with the highest. We know exactly where we are. So if you're returning, thank you. If you are new, likewise, thank you for joining with us. Right, Reverend Jennifer, a warm welcome to you too.
Yes, thank you.
And a very warm, loving welcome to each of you. We always start and open with the prayer, protection, and the Lord's Prayer. So will you join us now? Thank you. Almighty, loving and eternal God, great and supreme Spirit, Lord Jesus Christ, our dear friends of the highest. What joy again fills our heart, as it does every day when we come before you. We'll remind ourselves that indeed we are bathing in your divine love, light, company, protection, upliftment, wisdom, healing, and much, much more. And this continues all the time without abatement. And we very humbly and sincerely give thanks. We also give thanks for the healing, the help, the support given to those in need of healing, in need of support, in need of help. We thank you, and including our beautiful planet, Mother Earth. And so as we give our heartfelt thanks, we also give our commitment to continue on this spiritual pathway, being of service, helping others, always in accordance with your divine wishes and holy plan. With love we say thank you. Amen. I am a furnace of light, and I radiate and project my light, my love, my power, my strength, my might. Throughout this home, over all this land, to the fence lines and beyond, deep into the earth, and high into the heavens. And I transmute and transform all energies to love and light. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Thank you. And I know we have a wealth of wisdom communicated by Spirit this morning.
Yes, we did. And I'm also very aware of our little friend Sarah.
Welcome, Sarah.
So she's been singing a lot this morning, as she has filled the wisdom with a lot of joy. And so as we bring these forth to you today, Gordon has didn't put it in the high.
My apologies, I printed it in very small font. Oh dear.
With all the light coming in, I might be fine. But so just allow yourself just to relax and to open your heart and allow this beautiful wisdom to come forth and just to really resonate with you. And so Spirit said this morning, and the bells are ringing and the song is sweet, and the joy it brings sends shivers to thy feet. We are ready and eager to show our hand, for we are faithful and willing to partake in glorious meetings filled with love, guidance, and reassurance. Opportunity helps bring our purpose to the fore. Now here we are, alive and ready like never before. So indeed, we await with bated breath, because we are so aware that there is so many more glorious times ahead, and we have to trust this because it is true. Because as you know, we are aware of all the happenings in the world, and there is so much taking place beneath the scenes, which you have no idea. And I'm talking about Spirit. Spirit are lending a helping hand, and they have given me so many wonderful visions. And the visions are of a buffer, so to speak, around the planet Earth, where we are being protected where this beautiful buffer is softening and bringing forth a wealth of tenderness. And as the angels draw nearer to the earth atmosphere and to mankind, you might be aware that you are feeling more angelic or more in song, or have that optimism where you feel that I know something's going to take place. There's that assurance that it is, because the elevation of the earth is lifting. And we are aware, consciously we are aware that there is something taking place on a much grander scale, and it is grand. So we have to trust what is happening in the world at the moment. Remember, sometimes, or always, out of something bad comes something good, and better and greater. And so we unite together as mankind. We really have to have an understanding that we come together to support the whole. And as we do this, we have the hand of God with us and encouraging us to do so. We receive guidance, we receive through dreams, through meditation, through song, even listening in to our heart center, but even being aware of what our body is saying. Sometimes pain has a way of helping us to stop, to sit, to listen. And that's sometimes the only way that your body can tell you to stop, by making something painful for you to take notice. So it is an alarm bell. And so again, and the bells are ringing. So bells are ringing for whatever purpose you need, so that you can have an understanding of, listen to the bell, listen to the warning, listen to the message. Whatever it is for you, to help you to be on your path of enlightenment, to reach your destiny, so that you can be successful, and so that you can bathe in the richest blessings that are available to you. You may not know what it is, but your destiny awaits. So regardless of the bell that you're listening to, just make sure that you are active in spirit. And this is why we always say, to be active in spirit is to be aware and act. When we are aware that something is taking place, we become more active in addressing it. And so then we embrace the light of who we truly are. There is sun, there is heat, there is winter, there is beat, but the whole is sweet, and it's time to surrender. And so, as I just said, it's time to surrender and sit back and just allow the sequence of events to take place. And it is a cycle that is going to help you be where you need be. It is trusting this cycle, and it's trusting who you are. You will learn more about yourself this year, being the year of enlightenment, than any year that you have ever lived. And not only will it awaken you to all that is taking place this year, but it will also open up pathways, doorways, gateways to so much more about you in your past lives, in your future lives, all of you, because you are spirit in action. So wherever you are alive, you are eternal, and you will have memory. You will have sparks of light, activity, that will help you have an understanding that you are so much more than you realize. And by putting yourself forward, you are being active. You are being a representative of your spirit self, which is divine. So you are doing God's work because you are one with God. Are you not? We have to remember, when we speak of God, we speak that we are an extension of God. We all are. You cannot deny this, because we are all creators. God is a creator. We are creators. Mankind creates upon earth. And this is our God self that is creating. Understand? Let it be that it is simple for you to understand. Let it be that it resonates with your heart, and you will then create more, knowing that you are filling your covenant, your cup overflows with love, radiant glory fills the land. But most importantly, let it be that it fills your sacred space. You create a sacred space, all by your thought. Just as you sit and bathe and as you listen to these words, I am sure now that you have reinforced that energy that you are now bathing in. Allow the words that come forth ignite and inspire you. So as you sit in your ball of light, and that your thoughts are pure of love, because that is what you're bathing in. You are bathing in your thought. So think of love, think of light, think of peace and glory. If you struggle to do so, you need to enter back into your heart center where you know the sweetness. And then surrender. Allow yourself to bathe in the sweetness, in the tenderness, and call forth the angel. And call forth me, because I'm here, yes I am here.
Welcome, Sarah.
Well, isn't it a beautiful message?
It is.
And the more that you bathe in this beautiful light, the more that you will feel glorious. And you will want to sing and dance. I could get up and sing and dance now, but
Well,
I need to be seated. Well, there is always room to improve. And we can polish. And it's so important then that we remember the message in our heart, because it is so sweet. That's why my song. There's a song in my heart and it's sweet. There's a song in my heart and it's you. There's a song in my heart and I know. There's a song in my heart and it's true.
Beautiful.
Because this is true.
It is.
And the truth shines through. And so, I will allow all of you to bathe in song and feel the joy in your heart, because it's real. And so just allow yourself to surrender to this thought. And I will visit you.
Wow. Yes. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Always.
Yes. No, I thank Sarah too, because she cheers me up a lot. So, Spirit also said this morning, we achieve more when we are at rest, open and receptive to hear and embrace, absorb and grasp, so that we are truly prepared to give our all. And it's true, isn't it? Just now as we sit and bathe here, we connect to the highest. We have an understanding that we are so supported. And we know that we are protected because our guides draw near, just like little Sarah. Do I feel supported when I'm with Sarah? Oh, yes. Do I feel loved? Yes. Do I feel protected? Yes. She'll let me know. Again, remember, hark who goes there, as that came forth a few weeks ago. In a sense, we are aware, we are on alert, because we are bathing in the higher elevation of our spirit. And so our spirit is so loving and pure. And then we realise that the more that we give, the more that we receive. Because the more that we shine, that fills the loving light that we're bathing in. So that sacred space that was just spoken about, we're bathing in that. And so the more love that shines through our heart, the more when prayer that you send forth, you are sending that through your energy field, which means you are increasing the vibration of the light that you are sitting, bathing in, surrendering in, resting in. This is healing. And so as we heal, we awaken, because then our thoughts have more clarity, more guidance, and we are aware of where we are going. We are guided. But most importantly, we know that we are not alone. We know that our spirit team are every step of the way. And there is no fear. Why would we fear enlightenment? And it's a truth. Some people are so frightened of what is before them because they don't have faith. They don't believe. Because as soon as you believe that you are God and God has your back and that God will guide you every step of the way because your heart is pure and true and all that you're sending out is good loving vibes, that can only be for the highest good of your soul. And so regardless of what is on your path before you, you have to trust that this is what you need to learn, remembering that we are on earth to learn through experience. And every experience helps us grow and elevate. Remembering our mission is to elevate, is to grow, is to learn. Every experience possible for our soul's growth and journey. We have to remember that we are here to become enlightened, which means that we don't have the darkness in our energy field. There's no dark, there's only light. Because we all have an understanding of that. So any fear, we need to look at that and transform it, rectify that so that it is light, so that there's no darkness, for it is transformed and rectified to light. And then we have mastered that lesson. And so our energy field becomes brighter, lighter, enriched, and divine. It is simple, but again, some tests are a struggle, are a challenge. And that is because we are living it through the physical. But once we surrender and recognize the bells are ringing, oh, here is a challenge. Here is a lesson that I need to take on. These are the bells. This is one of my lessons. And this person is coming. And I can feel the energy between this person and myself. So I know that this person is bringing me a gift because they are helping me master this lesson. The bells are ringing. I'm learning. This person is helping my growth. This person is helping me to be who I've been born to be. So regardless of what is taking place around, look at the person as a gift, as a teacher, as a mentor, a blessing. And always embrace it with love. Because as soon as you put love on anything, what happens? It becomes lighter instantly. And then the lesson doesn't seem so challenging. Send love to everything. Be loving at all times. Love is always the answer, we know that. And every time we bathe in love, every time we feel defeated, or we feel challenged or pushed out of comfort zones, we send love. And if we find it difficult, we go quiet, remember. We go into the stillness and surrender into the heart center. We allow our mind and heart to become one, so that we don't have thoughts that will pull us down and beat us up or tell us that we're not good enough or worthy enough, because we are God. We connect to the God aspect of us. We move into our Creator. We move into the strength and the resilience, because we all are that God. We are an extension of God. So let's act. Awareness and act. I am an extension of God, and God is divine light. And so now let's be that extension. Let our hands be like the rays of the sun, that beautiful golden light that shines over everyone and everything on our path, and every person that stands before us. See them in this manner, and it will help you elevate. Remember, you are responsible for yourself first. It's personal responsibility, because if you do not help yourself, how can you help another? Once you take on and be responsible for your own actions, once you stand in your own power, then you become the reflection of that power. You become the reflection of that love and of that lesson that's being taught. And isn't that God? Isn't that spirit in action? This is what we are speaking of. If you have issues with another person, you still act in this way. You become that power of light. You become God's extension. If they cannot respond in the same manner, that is their choice, not yours. You can hold your head high, walk your path of righteousness and truth, and allow them to find their truth. You are not responsible for their truth. They need to find that themselves. You can teach them, but it is up to every person to have responsibility for their own growth, understanding, and truth and righteousness. So be brave and be strong and be willing to stand in your power and be the light that you are. Have faith and belief in yourself and allow that extension of light to shine and to continue to shine for all times. You are indeed a work in progress, and it is up to you how your path lights up. Meaning some people take days, weeks, months, years to embrace one lesson. It is up to the individual. And this again is what you are learning. It is still a part of the lesson. So let it be that you remember quickly that you are loved and watched over. So see yourself embraced in this light and see the light shine through you, and then you will always remember. The quicker you move forth, the quicker you will rise. And that is wisdom. So let this wisdom be embraced this day. Let it be that you shine your light for all to see. And you hear the bells ring, indeed, because you know that it is time. How often have you heard that it is time? For it is time for the awakening. It is time for the upliftment. It is time for the consciousness of earth to elevate, to lift. And remember that God enters into mysterious places. And sometimes you are not aware at the time, but on reflection you will remember that all the while you were embraced, you were held lovingly and encouraged to play your part. And then, like that, it stops. The cycle ends and you are free. So let it be now that we move into a place of comfort, a place of serenity, a place of meditation. And so now, indeed, as you sit in your ball of light, and you are aware of the light shining from your heart, for it is so loving, so divine. And as it pours forth, filling your ball of light with love, with tenderness, with joy, you are also aware of an angel that now is with you. Whether your angel stands to your side, behind you, in front of you, you are aware that the angel is present. And you are aware of the colour vibration and the sweetness. And you can feel the tingling at your feet. You are aware that it is time for flight. And you surrender now as you feel the softness at your feet, as your feet are now prepared for a journey. And so as this vibration now prepares you, and the tenderness of the energy softens your feet, feeling the tingling vibration, you feel that you are walking on soft, soft grass, cushioned by this. And as you continue your walk with the angel, you become aware of the archway in the sky. And you can feel the energy calling you, inviting you to enter. And you do, for you trust. For you are aware of many angels watching over you as they call you to enter in. And every step you take now becomes lighter. You let go all your worries, your cares, your stress. You let go and release, knowing that as you do so, you feel more relaxed, peaceful, and calm. And there is a tenderness now that helps give you one extra boost of light. And you now enter through the archway into the heavenly vibration, aware of the beautiful prisms of light, of colour, radiating, shining forth, providing you with this vibration that will forever remind you of the beauty within you, the beauty that encompasses and envelops you. And as you are bathed now in the angelic realm of light, you become aware of a thought. And you now receive clarity upon this thought, whatever it is. And a beautiful vision appears to give you that clarity, to help you on your way. This is a message from the angels. It may be a word, a colour, an image, a feeling in your heart. Be aware of all that is present, for this is your present, this is your gift. Be aware of who is with you at this time, and shine your light as you are encompassed by the angels. Receiving is also a way of accepting, of saying thank you with love and gratitude. And as you receive this wisdom, this clarity, knowing that this is healing you, knowing that this is preparing you for what is coming, knowing that you have the strength and courage to continue, knowing that the angels walk with you every step of the way, and feeling the warmth in your back, knowing that you are supported and encouraged, guided and protected. Be aware of the healing taking place, and feel the wave of light moving through your body, revitalizing and bathing you in peace and joy. And it is now that you look back upon the earth, and you open your heart in prayer and send love and kindness, peace and harmony to Mother Earth. And you too now are aware of the white, soft buffers of light protecting the earth. And with so much love and gratitude, you send this beautiful energy of light all who make this possible. And now you included. Through the power of prayer, we lift and raise vibration. Love holds us together, supporting mankind. Unification of spirit in action. So let it be that you now see the earth being saturated by divine, heavenly light. Know that you make a difference with your thoughts, with your prayers. So allow the joy to shine through. Leave your mark upon the earth. A loving expression of truth and healing. And so now, being aware of the colour vibration that continues to bathe you. And as this loving light continues healing you, the earth and mankind, see yourself now standing upon the earth. Feel the earth beneath your feet, and you will now feel the vibration at your feet once more. How proud you feel right now, knowing that you are an extension of God, shining light, praying for earth, praying for mankind to truly be kind, to be loving, to be peaceful. And you become aware that the energy at your feet secures you, knowing that you are protected and strengthened by this bond with home, where you are to live, where you are to continue to walk and embrace your purpose, your mission, your destiny, as an expression of God, the truth, the divine truth, the powers that move through you will continue to be of. And so let it be that the calm, the peace, helps you surrender. Just remember, there is so much more now to be revealed. The veils come away, and you are free to be. And all glorious light will shine forevermore. Just move into this space. The silence says it all. The Christ consciousness awakened. And I am indeed living. I am indeed alive. Let it be that you glow your light. And amazing things will take place. And so now, your strength, in your power, bathing in the love, bathing in the light. You now awaken as you move fingers and toes, bringing your awareness back to the present moment. In doing so, you are calm and relaxed, moving fingers and toes. Reclaiming your right to better serve you and mankind. And then when you are ready, you may open your eyes with love and gratitude.
Thank you, Jenny. And indeed, what a lovely meditation, very special time. And friends, we were all well aware of various friends from the Spirit speaking through, were we not? So, it's not a game or a guessing game, but suffice to say, if you had awareness of exactly who spoke through, well done. But even if you don't, listen more intently, allow it to resonate within and absorb it as best you possibly can. That's how uplifting and how invigorating. So we all feel supercharged now, don't we? Yes. Well, I know little Sarah is supercharged. Yes. Friends, when it comes to thinking ahead or Spirit planting seeds, when we come towards the talk or the theme of what we'll speak about this day, I'm not referring to what they communicate. We've already heard that through Jenny on a daily basis. But when it comes to Spirit impress something, I usually like to start with some humour, with a joke. Most people just laugh. So today is different. That's what I mean. Today is different. And this is extremely special, even if I say so myself. I said to myself, self, I hope you agree. And I acknowledged and I agreed. Well, if no one else answers, I have to. Wrapping paper. Money was tight, and she even became more upset when the child used the gold paper to decorate a box to put under the Christmas tree. Nevertheless, the little girl brought the gift box to her mother the next morning and then said, "This is for you, Mummy." The mother was embarrassed by her earlier overreaction, but her anger flared again when she opened the box and found it was empty. She spoke to her daughter in a harsh manner. "Don't you know, young lady, when you give someone a present, there's supposed to be something inside the package." She had tears in her eyes and said, "Oh, Mummy, it's not empty. I blew kisses in it until it was full." The mother was crushed. Her knees, put her arms around the little girl and begged her forgiveness for her thoughtless anger. An accident took the life of the child a short time thereafter. And it is told that the mother kept that gold box by her kisses from our children family, friends. There is no more precious possession anyone could hold. Friends are like angels who lift us to our feet when our wings have trouble remembering how to fly. So precious is it not? And I put it to you, friends, sometimes we need a giant-sized kick, and I say that with love, just the same as an animal will get a kick, like a kangaroo. They'll give a kick, and what happens? They leap forward. A frog does the same, does it not? Until it croaks. Of course. But the message is there. Sometimes we need that kick to propel us into upliftment so that we wake up. Remember, people to believe who we are. The one thing we must remember, of course, is that God, Jesus, know us so well. There is a piece of music which came from the show Chess called I Know Him So Well. And I use it in the spiritual context. Is it that we really know God? Is it that we really know Jesus? Is it that we really know ourselves? Do I know me? Do I really know me? I see the figure in the mirror reflecting back at me. It's an interesting observation. It's an interesting question. And some people may well choose to run rather than confront that which be seen in the reflection. But why? Because we each have so many opportunities to lift, to raise, to elevate, to learn, to grow, to heal. And we don't need to be a shoe repairer to do the healing. And just like a shoe, we have a soul. And so what do? We nurture ourselves, we protect ourselves, we look after ourselves. But is this what we do towards others likewise? Is it that we shine our God-given light? Because within us, each of us, we all have that brilliant God-given light. And just like the mother with this precious girl, a gift given, but there was obvious lack of understanding. Sometimes we don't allow ourselves to see the obvious, that which is there. Is it that we are in our own restricted world, locked up in our own thoughts, that we don't open ourselves and open ourselves to that beautiful horizon, the spiritual horizon? We heard little Sarah come through earlier, so bright and energetic. And in case you missed Sarah, Sarah is, of course, in spirit, a young girl who comes and speaks and communicates, always full of love, sharing love, beautiful rainbows, just as the girl in this article shared. What a beautiful gift of sharing kisses, loving kisses. If we received a box, an empty box, maybe we would be intrigued. But we know, even in terms of basics, in terms of physics, the box is never empty. It's full of air anyhow. And that could be air raising. But let it be air raising in the way that it elevates us. It's a case of look to the brighter side. And even if someone gave us an empty box and it was empty, look at the beautiful gold paper. The little girl went to the trouble of wrapping that box, put her heart and soul in it. And so, again, the invitation is there for each of us to extend forth, to give our best, to appreciate the works, the gifts, the love of other people and what's given. But then to see and to copy it by way of example, to give with love so that others receive. The smile, they say a smile is the longest word in the dictionary. It has a mile between the first and last letters. Fact. And what a beautiful way, even if I say so myself, to conclude this talk. I hope and pray that you, wherever you are, find that beautiful smile which greets you, and that you find it in your heart and your essence to communicate the smile for others to enjoy likewise. God bless you. Thank you. And friends, having communicated that beautiful smile, but then again, is it a smile? Is it an expression of love? It's all and much more. And so we will take the opportunity now with a big smile of saying thank you for joining us in this live broadcast from the Lighthouse, the House of Light, which is a One Light Federation church located in Melton, Victoria, Australia. We come to you at this time every week. Thank you for rejoining, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. And now would you join with us for the closing prayer. Almighty, loving and eternal God, great and supreme Spirit, Lord Jesus Christ, our dear friends of the highest, we so humbly and sincerely and so lovingly thank you. Thank you for embracing us as we thank you for all that you have shared yet again this day. For all your blessings with the greatest of love, we very humbly say thank you. Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. God bless you.